Hello everyone, I'm Njol. Access on links down below. I love sandbox games, especially the kind where you can go on event and rampage. Site, humble GTA, drop on to GTA 2, 3, Saints Row, Vice City, and the latest Cyberpunk2077. They all have a huge sprawling city, wide open landscape you lurk in. Because, why not? But one thing, there's really one big thing missing all of these games. Fun, but and they emulate mostly American city and with crime, traffic, and all of that. That's just a thing. Missing a really vital one. You're like in GTA, you can bump cars and stuff, but they don't really have a proper impact. Cyberpunk has none whatsoever, really. Just bump your car until it starts burning, and then you leave before it explodes. And sure, in GTA, you can cause a chain reaction by blowing up one car and then the next, drive over some. All of these games have faced a similar patient problem. Pure from a gameplay balance, filling the rows upon rows upon rows of cars will be really irritating to navigate while through traffic A to B. At least GTA has the option to siren, and cars will just split, make way for the emergency vehicle, whether it's an emergency or not. But that's just the thing, right? There is no real traffic. No traffic. No key. There's practically impossible because a 20 car by traffic just goes literally bananas. In fact, there's even any speeds, and there's no random street race, traffic bullies, crashes, accidents, runovers. Essentially, the only thing cars does in games, they follow arrow road and be best, most polite, nicest drivers in the whole. But let's face it, we all know there's no such thing as a nice. There's no such thing as nice in the traffic. There's only pure carnage and selfishness. People drunk because you have drunk drivers, people driving too fast, people not able to drive, people driving slow, poor maintenance vehicle, maintained vehicle. Here in Norway, there's a common thing that trucks from abroad get problems along the way or drive the wrong way. The truck is busted. Or there's an avalanche blocking the path. In a city, I wouldn't avalanche right. As for the damage model, I think the one game that summarized this whole fun thing the best. Burnout. Yes, the Burnout series has a specific dedicated modes for just causing traffic jam. However, one little problem. Were made for the PS2, and they have a lot of limitations in how many cars you can see at the same time. So, but yeah, let's say the Cyberpunk also for other cars also drove. Oh, and it's always a good. So we can just go. Same thing with GTA most of the time, or Driver and such game. If you crash into a car, the car will stop, then you'll be sent tumbling, and then all cars will have plenty of time. Driving pedestrian. Oh, but that also brings me to a point I'm really police chases, car chases, but then again, probably for the best. The driving physics, Cyberpunk, is a bit rubbish and janky as all hell, and it's easy to G curve off the road into a pedestrian, and then police spawn behind you and start shooting until you drop 5 meters away and then they stop following. Yes. Despite sandbox games taking place in a huge sprawl, pedestrians, normal people, are too nice. Kind, too polite, except from a couple of there and hungry. Even then, are no natural occurring random disasters, traffic accidents, unscripted carnage, except from what is in areas where sometimes a plane will fall from the sky. That's a clip of us getting by a random falling plane for no apparent reason. Oh yes, also there's a classic GTA one where you run over the road and then you get killed by the ambulance. Yeah, that would really see or organic quantum mayhem, or be able to cause some proper mayhem, proper run. But in modern games, sort of possible, but it's just satisfying as in games. Not at all. Anyways, that's the point. Down below.